can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
Welcome everyone and welcome back. We are here and I'm with the crew. And you know what? Sometimes we got to go back. Sometimes we got to go back to the 90s. And what better time period to go back to the 90s than the show that was dominant in the 90s, MTV and MTV Spring Break. I don't know about you, but that was one time period that I love. Who didn't love MTV Spring Break? But I can't do this without the fellas, man. What's going on, fellas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, I'm ready to dive into this. Like you said, this Spring Break time. Spring Break on MTV was some different shit back then. Like, it definitely could be on the air right now. You know, it was some different shit.
It probably could, yo. They show a lot of shit now that was like, back then, Spring Break was like raunchy.
It was definitely trendsetting.
It wouldn't be raunchy.
It
wouldn't be
no,
raunchy
you could do raunchy fake life. You can't do raunchy real life. And this is real, like, there's recording real kids doing this. Like, you can be Euphoria raunchy, but you can't do, like, reality TV raunchy. Yeah. Not like this. You can do raunchy like some 30-year-olds, like, not no 18-year-olds. Like, nah, bro. Yeah. This shit would not get played.
Yo, MTV Spring Break, I used to look forward to that every year, yo. It was they had some epic shows.
Yes, sir.
Epic stuff. And one of those shows we're about to dive into in a minute is my man Vanilla Ice with Ice Baby, to see how that all works out, man. But Phenom, we ain't gone to you yet, man. What are your thoughts and memories of MTV Spring Break?
No, you had to be there.
Yeah,
you had to be there. It's like Spring Break was, we rushed home to watch it. We watched it when it was on reruns. We watched it. If you didn't perform at MTV Spring Break, you weren't popping at the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Man,
I almost felt like I lived vicariously through the kids on TV because I couldn't go. I wasn't in Cancun, so I was living my life through the television with them.
Yeah,
there was at Daytona Beach, Cancun, the Grill, all them places.
This definitely set up what I thought my college years was gonna be like. I saw this, I was like, yo, this is what college is about, right? So I got school was popping. I talked to, let's be honest here. We all got other friends. Like, we come off? We college educated people here. And I talked to some of my other friends. They'd be like, yo, you did what? You did what? I'm like, yo, y'all didn't do this? Because I was like, I was living my life off there. Boy, that's all on TV. I thought this shit was motherfucking Porky's on steroids. Probably not Porky's. I don't want to get caught out that bad. But you know what I mean. I thought this was Spring Break. I was like, this is what Spring Break is supposed to be.
Yeah. No lie. I mean, they really set the stage for me to think like, this is what I'm supposed to do in college, and when I get older, like this is what fun is. And
shout out to we ain't do Spring Break. Shout out to Daytona, Black people Spring Break back then. I don't know if they still do it, but Daytona Spring Break, ooh, the black folks is out.
Yeah, that was off the chain. That was some good times. But so let's take a moment to reminisce over the times of Spring Break with my man Vanilla Ice. So let's cue this bad boy up.
Ice baby.
Yeah, and it looks like we got a couple of co-hosts here. We may see some, but anyway, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
You'll be able to see him on the big screen too when he does this film.
Downtown Julie Brown.
That's what I was going to say. Downtown Julie Brown.
Everybody loved her.
Yo, what's up with the dude in the shorts in the back? He's ready.
Yeah. No, we watched it. Yo, he had the headband. There was a lot of gay people back then. We just ain't know it. Oh shit! Okay.
Okay. Oh shit!
Oh my gosh!
I don't know.
Yo, the haircut, man.
Yeah, everybody knew the words too.
Everybody knows the words, even if you don't like the song.
Yeah, everybody knows the words of this song, yo. That brother got 2 chains on.
Yeah.
2 chains. Nice.
Daytona Beach, somebody say ice, baby.
Man,
Baby, too cold.
Yo, he is killing it right now. Though I gotta give it up, yo. Everybody is dancing.
he ain't dancing, yo. He 1-2 spin, yo.
He dancing, yo. He doing the two-step, yo. But we know he can dance, though. At least he danced in the video.
Yeah, it's true. He got rhythm.
Yo, that hair is something, ain't it? How much did he put in there?
It's good attitude.
He got like 18 backup dancers, yo. Oh, you see the dudes.
Nah, this is trash.
Yo, look
Look at the crowd, yo.
the crowd. Well, the crowd is loving it though, yo.
Oh my
The
god.
crowd is a trip right now. Yo, why is the drummer in the background? No, he ain't playing nothing.
Yeah.
They got a car in the crowd, though.
They got a car, yo. Look at the dude dancing the car.
Yo, why
Yo,
he ain't
look at
got no
this
girl? Yo, why he ain't got no girls?
Oh Lord. This is crazy.
But the 90s was a crazy time. Just in
90s was a
general.
crazy time, yo. It was just, yo, 90s some of the best times.
Yo, I love growing up in the 90s, yo.
If you start looking in the crowd, people are doing some of the craziest dance moves, yo.
It's not even because they're white, yo. That's all. It ain't because they're white, yo.
They
Back in the
dancing,
day,
though,
everybody
yo.
danced. But nah, 90s is crazy dances all around.
Yo.
Oh my
That
god.
motherfucker got a flat top with a
With a shag.
That shit swinging too.
And he got an X-Man jumper on, yo. Look at it, yo. He's right across his chest, yo.
Word to your mother.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Nah, yo. This ain't
That dude had the flat top with the shag in the back, yo. Look at that joint. It's like the box with a mullet in the back.
Too cold. Too cold.
Nah, you thought he was doing it too, yo.
Too cold. He was doing it, yo. Because whether people want to admit it or not, people like this song. That's why I was.
But this song was hot.
Yeah,
I mean,
black people like this song too. That's
Black
what
people like this song. They don't want to admit it though.
Yeah, this is my number one gripe about the song. Motherfuckers don't like to admit it, yo.
Yo, I mean, like, I'm in the minority. I never liked the song.
What? You never liked this song.
Nah, yo.
The video was fire.
And if it played,
And the song is dope.
in 90s when it played, guess what he was doing? Dancing. Like, don't believe that motherfucker, yo.
No, I never liked. I mean, not everybody liked Vanilla Ice.
Keep my head on straight.
I mean, we can all recognize. I mean, people recognize it was corny back then. You know, they had the whole like Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? All that. But that doesn't have nothing to do. Like people knew the song was fire though. Really
The
wanted.
lovely young lady, she started off.
Downtown Julie Brown.
You'll be able to see him on the big screen.
All right, there we go.
Oh no, man. I
mean,
can't.
look,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
tell you
hate on the
straight
song.
up.
I can't hate on the song because I enjoyed
I
the
definitely
song.
don't hate on the song. It's one of my
I mean,
favorite. It's
I
one of my
like
favorite
the song. I
records.
mean, I ain't gonna say I didn't like. I didn't like the video. You know what I'm saying? I thought
I love the video.
I liked the beat because it was, you know, under pressure, yo. You know what I'm saying? Doom, doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean, that
from,
when I first heard it.
David Bowie and Queen.
Well, there you go.
So
Shout out to Corey. I see you play it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, but Vanilla Ice was whack, yo. And
Man, look. This is what I
he was,
say about
he was
Vanilla
hotter than
Ice.
fish grease back then, but he was whack, though.
I think the detriment of Vanilla Ice is not the song. I think his skyrocket to stardom
Yeah.
was his detriment, because when you go so fast up to the top, everybody's gunning for you. So they started calling him all types of stuff and whack and this and that. And he was really just being a regular guy because he liked that music. That's him. He ain't never even now he's no different than the same guy back then. still kind of the same guy.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I love the song. I think Ice Ice Baby is a dope fucking record. It's a dope song.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
black folks always try to say they don't like it though, but they like that shit.
Oh, trust me, I was around all the black folks, but guess what? I was around black folks, and black folks, even but I'm saying back then, people would be like he was corny, but when the song came on, all the people said it's corny. It's like let them talk from a hurricane blow. Like everybody was saying,
everybody know the words of the song.
I know all the words of the song.
And certain lines of that song, whether you said it was corny or not, you was gonna sing along to it. You know what I mean? So that's just what it was. But I feel you though, Corey. His rise to stardom was way too fast, and he came in right after like Hammer and all that shit.
Yes.
Everybody knows all the famous stories. Suge Knight hanging him over the balcony and all that other type shit. But he came in when they was trying to blow everybody up. So as soon as this blew up, all of a sudden this motherfucker had a movie. Remember the fucking movie he had?
Ninja Turtles.
No, he did the soundtrack for Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but he had a whole movie. He had a whole Cold as Ice or whatever movie, yo. Like they was trying to throw him out there, and it just like, of course, it just sunk because it was just like whatever. His name was motherfucking Van Winkle.
Yeah, Rick Van Winkle or something like that.
I felt bad. I felt bad for him, man. He was just like a white kid that like hip hop, man.
Yeah, and that's really all it was. And he talks about that. You know, he talks about how the record label and everybody kind of came at him.
And they especially back then. You already know the record labels back then had all the power, so they was just they just manipulated his ass and threw him out there. They just like boop boop boop, put you out there,
and that's really what happened, man. And he got caught up in the unfortunate. He got caught up in an unfortunate window of time in hip hop where everybody was getting called out for like if you wasn't rocking the African medallion or like if you were in a certain type of hip hop because you were getting called out. And you're right, he came right after that whole stuff going down with Hammer and he was just the next one on the table to get cut up and everybody was cutting his ass.
Real hip hop heads did. But you gotta think, how many white rappers were they back then?
There weren't any, and that's another reason why
third base was more us than Vanilla Ice.
But I was to say, third base was the marketing. Like it was marketing. Trust me, it was marketing.
Yeah,
it was white rappers, but it wasn't. But they were more in the culture, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They grew up in the culture. He didn't grow up.
You wouldn't
he was
think
from the
so
burbs.
looking at the prime minister. He looked whiter than anybody out there with his cane, but he really was into that.
Pete Nice, yeah.
But Pete Nice to tell you, but they got stories like Pete Nice used to like battle peoples out in New York, like you know what I mean? Like he was in the culture, like.
Yeah, true that.
Vanilla Ice wasn't. He was the suburbs dude.
He was a suburban.
That just liked hip hop. Yeah, it is a difference. So
yeah.
Even third base. MC Search found Nas, yo. He gave us the gift of Nas, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the difference between Vanilla Ice. And I can't hate on Vanilla Ice because everybody was singing "Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go" in the Ninja Turtle movie. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like that song, but everybody knew about it.
Everybody knew it. He performed it in it, yo.
Yeah.
Because everybody loved the Turtles, but
he
only lasted literally 3 years, and he
had
one hit.
One hit. Yeah.
That was worldwide. Still plays at every football game, basketball game, motocross event, NASCAR, whatever. Everybody loves it. You go to a party, a wedding. They're gonna play Ice Ice Baby, yo. You know what I'm saying?
It's still a dope record.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna stand the test of time. I can't hate on that.
One hit's better than no hits. You know what I mean?
And keep them relevant. But that thing, that one hit, people joke about it, but everybody knows Vanilla Ice. He got TV shows and all that shit.
And it's fun. Yeah, he does. He does like the home renovations and all that. Mm-hmm. But it's funny. I mentioned the Jim Carrey shit. Honestly, that Jim Carrey shit was like it's like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Nail in the coffin, yo. Yeah.
When Jim Carrey got you down and started doing that comic bit on you, then you know you're done.
But once they did that shit on In Living Color, and In Living Color was like one of the biggest shows out there, and they did that shit, and it was like word to my grandmother or whatever the fuck he said.
Jim Carrey.
And he had that jacket he turned around.
He had the jacket when he turned back around. He had like the peace on it.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit was mad funny.
And then
the way he had his haircut and everything. It was hilarious. It was a funny bit.
It really put him under though.
Who would have ever thought, yo? I mean, it was Jim Carrey was he like you always say, he was in his bag and he had Vanilla Ice on 100 that day. It was
and that's some people can't survive that, yo. That's like a Ja Rule 50 situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like he ain't had nothing to come back with though. That's the whole yeah.
No, because I mean, if Living Color made fun of you, some people could survive it.
Yeah, yeah.
But he couldn't survive it, yo.
Yeah. So he couldn't. Like, because In Living Color did make fun of other people, but that it was they were able to survive it. Like they made fun of Arsenio Hall, Oprah, tons of people, you know. Yeah. But that Vanilla Ice kid is memorable, man.
Yeah. He can't come out with another hit, so that's what it is. So shout out Vanilla Ice, man.
Shout out to Vanilla Ice, man. I don't know, Ram Winkle, but anyway, dope record. I appreciate you giving this record to us, man. And us going back in time, man, to 1991 MTV Spring Break, Club MTV with Downtown, Julie Brown, wubba. That's what she said. But anyway, man, that's I am here. I'm Corey Roy. If you've been tuning in to us, we're going to do a whole lot more of these MTV Spring Break joints. So keep checking us out. We're going to have a lot more. We're going to run through the gambit on this. I'm Corey Roy. That's Hollywood DA, Phenom 202. And we'll be back here with some more MTV Spring Break. Peace.
I'm trying to hit on Vanilla Ice.
No, man.
I never liked Vanilla Ice.
I mean, he tried to pull like I'm real hip hop. Like, nigga,
I mean, I like bullshit too, but I ain't like Vanilla Ice.
He was like real hip hop heads. They like Vanilla Ice.
I like. Hold on. I fuck with MC Hammer heavy. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't real hip hop. I mean, like MC Hammer was the biggest nigga on earth, yo. You know what I'm saying? He had fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? And Vanilla, I just didn't like Vanilla Ice, yo. I just thought he was making a mockery of the shit.
Really? Damn.